All right, let's get to tomorrow's slate. I got slides. I think they're right. They're probably all fucked up. Maine, we got a standalone to open things up in Newark.
Here we go.
Maine is laying 9.5 points against NJIT. They do technology in New Jersey at the Wellness and Events Center. Not the Steinberg Wellness Center, but the Wellness and Events Center. Last time they played, Maine won by 10. I see what you did here, Vegas. I will take the points. What are you doing here?
You have to bet it.
Yeah, we got to. It's 11 a.m. That's fun. Get your morning coffee. Get your morning coffee. Try not to freak out anybody. And then sit back and bet this game, and we'll see if we cash. But lock up the technology department in New Jersey. You're with me, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to give a more of an angle on a 3-14 team, other than it's the kids' day. But I mean, they've been better at home. I mean, compared to the road, and I mean, who is Maine to be laying 9.5?
Yeah.
I think that's like I'm not laying 9.5 with Maine. Give me NJIT.
At that same time, we don't have a line on this, but I want the good college basketball people to know that how do I pronounce this? Is this Cheney? Is this just Cheney? Cheney, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. I was about to say, are they coming from Washington?
No,
Washington
no, I believe that is what Cheney. This could be Cheney too. I got no fucking idea. Cheney or Cheney is at Coppin State. Look, the Wolves of Cheney lost to Morgan State by damn near 70 points back on December 4th. But they take on Coppin State at that same very time. Both are on 3-game losing streaks. You got 2 games on at once. Lucky us. All right, next up on the slides. New Hampshire setting into Baltimore. Take on UMBC. What the fuck is this line?
Oh God, but UMBC fucks the teams up at the bad teams.
They did, to your credit, they won by 18 the last time they played. God, man, I'm taking the points. I refuse. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
I'll lay it, but I'm not betting this shit. I'm not.
Well, luckily it's not standalone, so
Dude,
you're not forced into a wager.
UMBC does destroy these bottom tier teams.
They're a fucking front runner fucking team.
They are. Holy shit.
Next up, Bryant is in Albany. Taking on the Great Danes of Albany. Bryant's laying 2.5.
Albany's gonna win.
I think Albany's gonna win too. No bet.
Remember, they're off of the Vermont win.
I will not bet this game. No matter what you say, I will not bet this game.
This is the Bryant Bulldog experience, baby. One high, one low. They just had the biggest win ever against Vermont. Now they're going to lay an egg against Albany. I will lock up Albany.
I think you're right, but I'm not falling for it. If you get my ass kicked at some of these wacky plays, I just start joining like the goddamn Denver Pioneers. Stick to my blueprints. Don't let anybody erase things or adjust. Stick to the game plans for the episodes, Dundee. It's one of my all-time favorite Mike Leach stories. Was he was at Oklahoma his first year, and Texas was like rolling, and he designed a fake playbook, right? And he had Seth Luttrell, who was the fullback for Oklahoma, drop the play. He had him practice dropping the playbook in practice, right? Which is just great. He's like, yeah, we ran it 5 or 6 times, had him pretend like he's running up the tunnel and drop the playbook after pregame. And Leach being a fucking genius. I mean, he's, all the plays for each play, he was attacking the other side of the field. So, but he kept them in the same formations. That's what was great, was that, so he does this, Texas buys it. Texas, like, GA picks it up, runs it over to coach. And, you know, they open up and Oklahoma, I think, went up like 21-0 or 17-0 in this game before they got rid of it. But well, it was just such a fucking, you know, this happens in football all the time too. If someone really does drop it. So it's like classic Leach fucking espionage over here. One of my all-time favorite stories.
Like a half decade ago, Game Day did a cartoon on this story. Do you know who the GA was, Colby? Tom Herman.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah. I mean, just hearing it from Leach. Yeah. I mean, I saw that. I think I saw that documentary too, but hearing it from Leach was even crazier because in ESPN's one, it didn't go super in detail. Right. Like Leach told me, he's like, no, I ran out of the exact formation for each of the same. So it's not like they come out in a different formation and you throw the playbook away. He's like, no, we did it exactly in that formation. We would just dial up plays to the weak side of whatever that other play was. Fucking great stuff. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But all right, next up, we are going to Fort Myers, where I couldn't find a line on this earlier.
13 and a half.
West Georgia's catching 13 and a half at Florida Gulf Coast. Josh, 5 years ago. I don't know what you're talking about. I was saying, like, Mike Leach.
I used the phrase a half decade ago.
Oh, I got you.
Because I'm just saying it's in between 5 and 10, basically. But
I got you. Yeah. I thought he was coming at me for saying he told me the story, and I was like,
no.
Okay. I'll take West Georgia in the points. Mac, you?
Yeah, I like West Georgia here. I'm actually going to lock it. They just played 2 weeks ago, and that game was a lot closer than the final score indicated. So West Georgia's already familiar with them. Gulf Coast got Queens on Saturday, first place game. I like West Georgia in a sleepy spot for Gulf Coast.
I think you're probably right, but I'm sticking.
Stick to the guns. Give me West Georgia.
Sticking to my plays. All right. One in line Mac says, come howl at the moon with the fucking West Georgia Wolves. 13 and a half points. All right. Next, we're going to Louisville, Kentucky. Well, where Bellarmine is taking on Lipscomb. Lipscomb's laying 15 and a half points.
It's a lot of whites on this floor.
Man.
What do they do against Lipscomb usually?
16 points, of course. These lines are fake. They just look at last year. All
right. Bellarmine has not covered a game.
We got to bet this, dude. I have this one circled.
God, Jesus. Like, we're asking you to stay within 15 at home.
We got to do it. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Double lock on Bellarmine. Let's go.
They may be on ban lists if they can't cover. Like, you know, this line is made to cover.
Stony Brook is in Delaware. Oh, this line's off. I put Davidson. Okay. Delaware's laying 10 and a half. This is not in Philadelphia. I will bet Stony Brook plus 10 and a half points.
Yes.
Are you with me here?
Yeah, they were chippy the other day against Northeastern. They've actually been chippy a couple times in league play. 0-4 team, catching double digits. I love those spots.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
Double lock on the Seawolves of Stony Brook.
Bieniek?
I'm coming into lock battle, you guys. Cocktail Napkins got this thing at 13.5. Delaware off a loss to Hampton, coming back home. Delaware, 11th best three-point shooting team in the country. Stony Brook's defense, 349th in the nation in defensive efficiency, 342nd defending the perimeter. Give me the fighting Blue Hens.
Stony Brook won this game by 23 the last time they played.
I don't care.
Gino, baby. Gino Ford.
We got a battle in Newark, Delaware at the Carpenter Center. Come cut a rug. Let's go.
Analytics don't count with Stony Brook, Delaware. They don't exist. Stats don't exist. You made those up.
I wish.
High Point is in Farmville, Virginia, where I have another bet. Give me Longwood plus 3.5 at home in Farmville, Virginia against this phony ass High Point team. Sick of it. Sick of it. Let's go. Where are you going?
Yeah, Longwood ended High Point season last year. I remember they knocked him out of the conference tourney. I think it's a bad matchup for High Point because Longwood's physical. I think Longwood wins the game outright. I'll join you here on a lock in Farmville.
Double lock on these Lancers. The bets are rolling. And fucking Sacred Heart is coming into Albany. Ask what you could do for your country and bet on the fucking St. Bernards. This is a revenge spot.
Why aren't they playing on Friday?
Both teams have lost 2 straight, but fucking Sacred Heart is 1-7 on the road.
Oh man, this sucks.
Give me Seattle. What are you doing here?
Wow. Yeah, wow. I think Siena is the right side. This is bullshit on the MAAC's job. They're not playing on Friday, Sunday. They're playing on Thursday, Saturday. You fucking idiots.
Yep. You're devastated over there.
I just looked. There's like 9 games on Friday now because we don't have the MAAC. I look fine. I've done so much MAAC. I don't know how to handicap it on Thursday. I'm out. No bet.
I'm not upset. That's by far my worst league to handicap.
You're freaking TMZer.
Fuck Tobin Anderson.
Let's keep the locks coming because the golf course, Binghamton.
Oh, it's a lock.
Is heading into Vermont, where they only scored 49 points last time they played there. I will lay the 10 with Vermont. Double lock.
Yeah, they're gonna win by 27.
Double lock on these Catamounts. You don't just sneak up into the Royale Patrick. Royale with cheese. Right? The gymnasium. And get that dub. Next up. All my bets are right in a row. Marshall sucks on the road. Yep. And guess what they did? They beat JMU. I am locking up JMU minus 5.5 points at home in the whatever the fuck, the Union Bank Center. What are you doing here?
God, it almost seems too easy, but yeah, I'm not going to overthink this. JMU, they just lost to them 7 days ago in a game where they very well could have won that game.
Do you want to sell me some? Do you want me to sell you some more? Marshall's 0-6 on the road. They're fucking horrible on the road. JMU 7-1 at home.
Yeah, I'm with you. JMU all day.
Double lock on these Dukes.
I'm surprised it's not a shorter number, but I mean a bigger number, but whatever.
Yeah. St. Mary's is in Lawrenceville, New Jersey, taking on Ryder. What's this line?
I'm boycotting this fucking league. I'm not touching one of these fucking phony games now. Fuck this league. They're dead to me. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I've never seen them play on a Thursday. I don't know what to do. Mount St. Mary's is laying 2. Give me Ryder. Nah,
I'll take the Mount. I'll take the Mount here.
Mac is over there looking at Odd Shark trends. They're 4-0 ATS on a Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know Thursday and Saturday. You won't get one eyeball. They lost me as a viewer. That's their loss. I was promoting the fuck out of this league. Now I'm out.
You sound like an 80-year-old person when like Kaepernick got kicked when he did his shit in the NFL. Oh, you lost me as a viewer. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Goodell can kiss ass and die. All right,
Nah, you're giving Kaepernick too much credit. MAAC's way better than sorry ass Kaepernick.
Dude, trust me. I was bartending around when that shit happened at a place that was super expensive in LA. So all my clientele was old as fuck. So they come in, oh no, the bridge too far. Really?
They still watch.
They hid the science for decades. They've had like one black coach in 50 years. This is the straw. It's okay.
The old people crack me up, man.
Just love it. Just love it there. Anyway, next up, App State is in Norfolk, Virginia, taking on Old Dominion. What's this line?
App is laying 3.5. I think we should bet ODU.
I was thinking ODU too.
I'm buying into Mike Jones.
Let me ask you something though. This was not on my agenda when I came into the show, so I would be. Can I still say would I be going off the reservation, or is that offensive to the three white women that might watch this show? Let's go. Give me these Monarchs. Give me these Monarchs.
App State off 3 straight home wins.
App's not that good this year. Next up, Michigan. It's at the barn. Oh, Noah Bieniek. They're gonna huff and they're gonna puff and they're gonna blow these Wolverines out. Gophers are covering this.
Michigan's undefeated in the Big Ten, aren't they? All that shit he's talked on the barn, Minnesota's gonna pick.
This is the one. Yeah. This is the one. This is it. He's talked so much shit about the barn. And may I remind you that Minnesota won last year 73-71.
It was Juwan Howard, but I did.
We got to take this. This is another one off the reservation. But the more I think about it, I will throw $100 on Minnesota plus 10.5 in the name of Noah Bieniek.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Michigan's covered like 6 in a row, just like Sparty did tonight. They're going to play with their food here. The barn's going to be alive and well tomorrow night, baby.
Double lock on these Gophers. Let's go.
0-5 versus 5-0. What could go wrong, Noah?
The last time we did play in the barn, we won by 15.
Well, yeah, this is a new year.
2023.
That's right. You got that bullshit scheduling because your conference has 6,000 teams.
Minnesota almost got him in football this year. I remember that game.
Should have got him. They got that onside kick. It was a bullshit whistle.
What?
They weren't offsides.
We blew Minnesota the fuck out.
No, you didn't.
No,
you were.
Minnesota got the onside kick. Minnesota got the onside kick. They said he was offsides and he wasn't.
Oh, it was 2 years ago. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you won by one.
I remember the national championship year.
Yeah,
we beat him by 50.
Yeah,
you're bringing a lot of energy on this game right now.
Well, I mean, you guys are
not the best in the business for nothing.
You guys are just being too extra. You're too cute right now. You're getting too cute.
Well, then why don't you walk at Michigan like you did Michigan State tonight?
The barn is a hockey arena. They played hockey in it like a century ago. That was where their best success was. It wasn't basketball.
Michigan's the right side, right?
What do you mean? I saw Minnesota go to a Final Four, buddy, with Bobby Jackson, Sam Jacobson.
Yeah, Minnesota's got like umpteen national championships in hockey.
Yeah, they got Atlanta 10,000 Lakes. Of course they do, right?
Yeah, that's a hockey arena.
Yeah.
They said, we won't update the basketball arena. We'll give them the old hockey arena.
What is my guy's name in Major League that you really are in real life? Marty. Folks, have you seen Major League? Let me just quickly share the screen here. This is Noah Bieniek. It's so perfect that. So if you've seen Major League, the guy on the right in the striped shirt here, that's Bieniek.
That is pretty funny.
Fly ball caught. Yeah. He's bringing the end. He's not just the best in the business for nothing. Doesn't he say that when he asks it?
Yeah.
Say, how you doing today? He's like, good.
I mean,
he's not the best in the business for nothing.
You guys are just getting way too cute with this game. There's nothing to this. It's just win by 20, move on.
So are you picking Michigan but not betting it?
I'm picking Michigan, but not betting it.
Buddy, I demand tomorrow before you do the show, you got to do 5 pixie sticks before the goddamn episode. All right. I know you got them in your closet.
You have to bet this game. You have to bet Michigan. You've been talking shit on the barn for fucking 3 years.
Yeah, the barn sucks. It's a hockey arena.
Not tomorrow night,
dead.
baby. It's a basketball arena.
Dead.
It's where your dreams go to die.
Games.
All right.
It's the worst home atmosphere, most overrated home atmosphere in the Big Ten.
Have you been there?
No, I don't have to be able to say that.
Well,
they're going to be there for Michigan.
I'm not
tomorrow.
Mac traveling the entire country on sidelines, like first person, getting to know each hostile fan base to know if it's a crowd atmosphere.
It's like the classic. It's like the classic old American. It's like Colombia's all cocaine and whores, right? Goddamn Pablo Escobar.
I'd love to go to the barn. I'd like to see that elevated floor.
Oh, that sucks. Elevated floor is stupid.
What else can we talk about that you hate?
Imagine sitting at the front row and just parallel with your eye level is their ankles. A great view.
How do you feel about freedom?
It's amazing.
It's overrated.
It's overrated.
Go to Vanderbilt.
He's like, freedom's overrated. The right to express yourself fucking sucks. I hate everything. I did a write up earlier. It's fucking terrible. Oh God. Let me just go to the next one. We're really killing it on this show.
Oh, from the barn to Tobin.
Yes. Canisius is at Iona in New Rochelle. I want to take Canisius so bad. Catching 11.5. Give me Canisius. No bet.
Does Tobin drill bad teams at least?
I don't know that he drills anybody anymore.
They should win this game by fucking 20. I'll lay with Iona.
More people should dress like this. I guarantee you, if more people dress like this fucking Gale here, Bieniek would be way more excited about life.
I'm literally not going to watch one of these games tomorrow.
Bieniek, have you seen any of the Leprechaun movies?
No.
What? How many movies have you seen in your life, Bieniek?
Rob Donaldson says Tobin doesn't even drill his wife.
You know what? The more I think about that, he might be onto something there. He's never seen any of the Leprechauns. We hired this guy. You know what I mean? Never seen any of the goddamn Leprechauns. Should have been one of the questions. Jennifer Aniston was in the first Leprechaun. Goddamn right.
Background check for
Ice-T was in one. Rhyme Syndicate. Yeah, we have talked. Me and CJ Sullivan did a hot 30 on Leprechaun movies on one of these shows. All right. So no locks here, huh? What are you taking? You're taking Iona, you said, right?
I think Iona.
Queens is heading to DeLand, Florida. Take on these Hatters.
All right, what is this line?
Dude, we got to bet Queens because
they're so much better.
But check this out, Queens. Remember, we said the same thing about Queens Austin Peay, and I went in on it, and it hit.
That's what I mean. I think we go Queens. I think they haven't caught up to it yet.
Queens -5.5. It cracks me up. It's fucking games. Doing this goddamn show.
Is that the New York Yankees logo?
It's North Florida. It's goddamn Newton. It's fucking North Florida's terrible logo.
All of a sudden, I don't like North Florida. And Mac loves them, though.
North Florida. The Ospreys, baby.
Oh, my line's all fucked up here, too. It's in Jacksonville, though. I nailed that.
I was like, who's ILL? What the abbreviation is this?
I don't know what's going on. I had pressure. Are you trying
to rub it in that we took Mike Woodson the other night?
I think so. I think that's that total. That is that total. Central Arkansas is in Jacksonville, Florida. Taking on the New York, Florida Yankees.
It's where spring training is.
It's where all of New York is.
Yeah.
All right. Have you been to fucking Florida?
Yeah.
The spread is 10.5, by the way. It's not 3.5. I will take Central Ark. No, I don't know. Yeah, give me the points. No bet. What are you doing here?
What's Central Arkansas actually won a game, so they're not looking for their first one. I'll take the points as well. No bet.
Next up, I have this one circled, Mac, but it does stink to me. It stinks. La Tech going to Jacksonville, Alabama.
Been a bad road team.
Jacksonville State's 5-0 at home, but I just don't think this Jacksonville State team is nearly as good as a year ago. Diving into the stink. Give me La Tech -2.5. I know this is exactly the play tonight with Pitt, Florida State. I know. But gotta live life. Can't be upset because basketball is played in a hockey arena called the Barn. All right. Land of 10,000 lakes, buddy. Land of 10,000 lakes. What are you doing here?
I'm going with my Gamecocks, baby. I'm battling you here. Line's telling they're at the Pete Matthews Coliseum. That place gets little every now and then. I think they're going to get up to Louisiana Tech. First home game. Wow.
Why though? Just because they're 13
that
4,
was
right?
a hell of a sell. Every now and then it gets lit.
In conference play, when we played there, it was lit. For Murray, it was lit. Louisiana Tech, they got some expectations. Ray Harper, Jack State get it done, just like they did against the Tops last week.
We got a battle. Dundee on the dogs. Mac on the cock. All right. Next up, Memphis is heading into Philadelphia to take on Temple. I circled this one right away. Temple plus 8.5. Sprinkle the money line. Sprinkle the money line here. Sleepy ass arena. Everything about this is just perfect. Perfect spot for these Owls. 7-point game a year ago. Didn't they go to overtime? What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah, it'll come right down to the number here. We got what? Memphis still undefeated in league play. Coming off some home games. I like Temple a lot here. I'm with you. I think they're live. This is the kind of game Penny fucking drops.
Yeah, I mean, the Owls are Vegas's team.
Yes.
I mean, Memphis is going to get
They're Fran Dunphy's team. He meets in an alley. All right,
Memphis is going to get the higher percentage of
the vanilla envelope
and money. So you know what happens is Temple's going to play their ass off. Mashburn's going to drop 30, and the Owls win this thing outright.
They're good at home, man.
What are the little metallic? How am I so stupid right now? It's like a clothespin. It's like a clothespin. You know, you press it and this black part opens up. I'm just retarded right now. Fran Dunphy still he puts his C notes in those, puts them in a vanilla envelope, licks that thing, puts the seal down, and then he meets with a guy in the middle of an alley.
That is
by the
trying
docks.
to help you. You're fucking lost.
I don't know. Some type of shit. Clips? Yeah, some binder clips. That sounds good. All right. That flies tonight. Binder clips. He picks these binder clips up. He attaches those C notes.
Triple lock.
Fran, do it for Fran. What does he say? Remember, do it for Johnny. Do it for Fran.
Fran might be at the game. He was
at party, you know damn well he's if he's not at the game, he's at the game. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Although he hates Temple now.
He's still at the game. Triple lock. Let's go. These Owls. Yeah, I don't go to Office Depot often. How the fuck I'm supposed to know all this shit? Right? I don't do this. I don't do that Staples bullshit. You know what I mean? Monmouth is at North Carolina A&T in Greensboro. This is a lock. Monmouth gets it done. King Rice is from here. All right, it's not gonna mess this up.
What is this line?
Just dive into it, buddy.
I'm with you.
Dive into it.
Better. Maybe it's because Monmouth's on the year, like 3 and whatever. But I keep saying they're way better than their record.
Yeah, manila envelope. But what about the brown ones? Isn't there a different one? I know I said vanilla. I'm drinking. What am I talking about? You know, there's like the white ones, but there's that big brown one. Is that I don't know, manila? I don't fucking know what's going on anymore. Vanilla. Puts it in a goddamn thing of paper, some metal prongs on it. All right, and licks that thing like he's sending it over the ocean. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking.
I don't know what I'm talking about either. Subscribe. Tell your friends about the goddamn show. Let's talk about something else. All right. Let's go back to Bieniek. I don't do Office Depot. All right. I don't know anything about index cards or any of that shit. You know, poster board, Tic Tacs.
Tic Tacs.
You know, what's the last time? What's that shit you put your little roller chair on? It's like plastic. What's that thing called?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
You can be on top of the carpet and it rolls around. You know what I mean? There's something there on that. There's something. What's that called? A roller? I don't know. What's that called? Someone give me some help. Give me some fucking help on that plastic thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like if you put your office chair and it rolls around, and you got that. You got that little plastic clear thing. You know what I'm talking about. There's something there. Maybe that's Manila too. We might have something. It's the Holy Roller. Is that true? All right. Well, look, it's a Manila Holy Roller. That's the only one I ever knew. Niagara is in Fairfield, Connecticut. Take it on these Stags. God love Stags. And Fairfield's laying 1.5. You want to talk about a stinky line? I will. I'm still diving into the stink. Give me Fairfield. What are you doing?
I like Fairfield, but I don't know what I'm going to get on a Thursday night. I know them on a Friday night. This would be a lock, but not tomorrow night. Boycott.
Oh man. Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry to offend you and ask you about this game. Sam Houston is in Kennesaw, Georgia. Oh man. This is a little stinky to me too. Give me Sam Houston, but no bet.
Computer's loading. Sam Houston, they finally got their win the other day. They're not a good road team though. I think I like Kennesaw here.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna bet this. I'll sit this one out. Give me Kennesaw.
Yeah. Damani, how did my stand-up fail? I like to think it didn't fail, but maybe it did. Depends what bowling alley you ask. I like to think it's tough to deliver the punchline of a joke when someone throws a fucking strike behind you, but I don't know. There's a lot of politics.
When you perform at stand-up comedy and there's scouts from the industry, they go, "Oh, he's mine," and that's Theo Vaughn, right? And then he go, "Oh, that guy's good too. That's Joe Rogan." And SGPN comes along and goes, "Those two, mine." Kramer, he goes, "Sean Green, Colby Dant, they're gonna be great business partners in Sports Gambling Podcast Network." Colby made it.
That's there. Thank you. Look at this. He's positive. That's all I had to do is I had to get attacked. I guess not verbally, but attacked.
Did he drink a Capri Sun or something? What's going on back there?
No, but Theo Vaughn is the fucking man. I've known Theo for a long time. Hell of a good guy. And I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with just shit. You got to play the game too. Some of that is on me. Some of it is on everything. But I'm not done. I still I write all the time. I just don't get a chance to with a newborn. You don't get a chance to go out there, especially where I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere right now. I have like a lake. I can go skip rocks. That's what I do in my afternoons. Should we lock Sam Houston State here?
No, I picked Kennesaw.
Oh.
This is the home team league. Remember, the home teams win all the games.
Colby even said he was picking Kennesaw.
No, I'm taking Sam Houston. I said this stinks.
You want a battle?
No, it stinks. I'm off this one.
More
this is a weird game too. This fucking Texas team doesn't know where Kennesaw, Georgia is.
Exactly.
It's a weird game.
I'm right? That's all. I talked myself into it. Conference USA, the league of the home.
Yeah, they love Thursday nights. You love the CUSA on Thursday nights.
Take the home team.
I'm gonna do a show before the I'm doing shows still this year. I'm gonna go up to New York City soon. It's just your life kind of changes. That thing's accurate. That thing is accurate. That when you have a child and then everything else, my parents are old. That had a lot to do with my move. Was they're up there in years, so you got to think about
priorities.
Yeah. So you got to take one for the team here. You got to take one for the team. But I'm not retired by any means. Anyway, New Mexico State is in Miami, Florida, taking on the airport. New Mexico State's lay at 3.5. I mean, I feel great about New Mexico State, but that means I'm terrified of this game. The New Mexico, actually, you know what? No, we got to take FIU because New Mexico State UTEP is a huge fucking rivalry game.
It's a back-to-back road spot too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I know, back to stand-up, I've done stand-up in Las Cruces and El Paso, and I know that this game, that game really matters there. So this is that far-ass trip of what are we doing here? I actually think we should take the airport here.
Yep. I'm locking FIU. I think they're live.
Yeah.
Win the game all right.
Let's go.
They hand airport.
Consider this the roller carpet special of the day. You know what I'm talking about with that thing, right? The plastic that goes on top of it.
Yes.
You ever had one of those?
I have not.
So you wouldn't know the real term, the correct terminology on it.
Nah, yeah, I don't have it. It's not in my vocabulary.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't. I would be very bad working at Staples. Someone would come and ask me, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Charleston, what is this too? What is this?
We should fade the fuck out of Campbell. They just played on Monday night.
I mean, we got to bet Charleston, right?
I think so. I think they're significantly better, and they're off a loss.
Charleston's laying 5.
Yeah, lock Charleston.
Oh, double lock on these Cougs. Floor runner. Really? Is that really what it's called? A floor runner? Some Larry Bird shit. I feel like half Larry Bird's moves was like that floor runner, that baseline floor runner by Bird off the glass.
Loader.
Elon is in Philadelphia taking on these Dragons. Give me Drexel -2. I don't know. I think Elon's better than Drexel, but yeah, give me Drexel -2. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I like Drexel here. Like you said, Elon's been playing really, really well. We're getting Drexel off a loss too on more rest. Give me Drexel. This, is Dunphy got a little action on this one too?
I mean, he's a Philadelphia guy. Of course he does. Yeah, I mean, how many of those people? Wasn't that the best part of that Donaghy scandal in the NBA?
Yeah. Yes.
It's like the whole goddamn every ref in the NBA is from Delaware County, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
How's that? Minus Haywood Workman. Haywood Workman's the one guy who just doesn't fit in. You guys, if you haven't listened to that, you gotta listen to that thing. I do have CTE. I'm an advocate for it though. Go out there and get it. Go out there and get it. It's some of those vanilla envelopes. Georgia Southern sketching 2.5 in Conway, South Carolina.
What a line.
This is tricky. Give me Coastal.
Give me Southern, I guess.
I think Southern's better, but why is Coastal favored? Chess, not checkers.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't know. I have no conviction on this game, guys.
This is Georgia Southern's 3rd straight road game here.
Oh yeah.
You betting it?
Could that be why? No,
you should bet it, Bieniek. Give us a bet. How many games have you bet?
1.
Oh.
Anyway,
we're not even halfway through the slate. Cool.
Is this a betting show?
Are we really not only halfway through the slate? I guess you're right.
Oh God, here's your kryptonite.
William and Mary is at Hampton.
No.
William and Mary's laying 2.5. Hampton. Money line play. What are you doing here?
I agree. I mean, Bill and Mary just got the luckiest fucking win the other day against A&T. I think they're finally starting to leak a little bit here. They're 4-0 in league play, 4-1 after tomorrow night, Hampton outright.
What is this fucking logo to it? You're called the Tribe. What am I looking at here? What the fuck is this? Someone explain this to me.
This is a
pirate. If that is right. What is this? What creature is this? It's got a big ass tail. Is this a fictional creature? What am I looking at here? Someone help me out here.
It's probably a griffin.
But they're the Tribe. What is that? And what their other logo is like a Bigfoot. Have you seen their other logo? It looks like Bigfoot. They're all fucked up. They don't know what they're doing at William and Mary. Hampton wins for sure. Can't take a team you can't trust.
Lock it with me. I'm locking it.
All right. like fading these. I hate William. William and Mary is like, I mean, at least they have a football program, so I can't hate them too much. But they've been a little snobby over the years. If I had to critique them. This game. Oh God. Merrimack is in Hampton, Connecticut, taking on the Aqueduct.
You don't have to bet it.
I feel like we should.
Told you I'm sitting out this fuck. I'm rebelling.
Yeah, let's not bet this. Let's not bet this.
Remember, there's 70 games versus what 10 on Friday. No, thank you.
Merrimack,
This is a fire game that we should be watching.
Yeah,
Merrimack's 5-0 in conference. Quinnipiac is the defending regular season champ, 5-1. Great game.
I'll take Quinnipiac.
Merrimack.
like
Warriors
Merrimack
come out
here.
to play.
Yeah, my pick's Merrimack here.
Marist, look at this pissed off Fox heading to Jersey City. I'd be pissed off too if I was heading to Jersey City. Take out St. Peter's. Marist is laying 1.5.
It's like reeks.
Peters is the play. Peters
Peters
all
got-
over the place this year, though, man.
He's
Some
got
days they
their
look
first
really
win.
good. Some days they look terrible. Yeah.
I'll take Marist.
No, I'll take Peter. I'll take St. Peter's. Next up, Hofstra is in Towson, Maryland. Towson's laying 3.5. I do think Hofstra's on my Purdue list as well this year. I think Towson wins this one. I'm going to lay the 3.5.
Yeah, Hofstra's coming off the big Wilmington win, and I mean, I keep saying this. I think Towson's going to go on a little bit of a run here. I'm going to lock up Towson. I'm going to keep riding the Towson Tiger wave.
All right. Said I wouldn't do this shit, but here I am doing it.
Daggers.
Let's go. Towson minus 3.5. Northeastern's in Wilmington taking on these Seahawks. Wilmington's laying 6.5. I think I lost this exact game last year or the year before. When I think I laid the exact number in this exact game, and Wilmington won by 5. I will still lay the 6.5 though. No bet.
Yeah, I'll lay the 6.5. It is tempting, but I could see them winning by exactly 6. To your point.
Yeah, I think I bet this exact game because I remember sweating it out. Yeah, no bet. North Alabama's in Jacksonville, Florida. North Alabama's laying 1.5.
It's gonna be a fun game.
This is a fun game. Avetta sold me on these Dolphins.
Both teams playing well.
I'm going to lay the 1.5. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to take the 1.5. What are you doing here?
I'm going to take North Alabama. I think they're a little bit better. Give me Tony Poolhole and company to get this thing done. Good fun game though.
Yeah. The Chinese restaurant 2.0. Yes,
that
that is.
North Alabama. I think that line's a little telling.
Yeah, I'm staying away from this though. I'm staying away. It's a good game though. Western Illinois is in Moorhead, Kentucky. Moorhead State's laying 7. Lay it. Fuck Western Illinois, you fucking losers. What are you doing here?
OVC baby, let's go Thursday night. Yeah, give me the Leathernecks. No bet.
Eastern Kentucky is laying 3.5 in Clarksville, Tennessee, taking on Austin Peay.
Are the Govs broken?
Yeah, I think you got to take EKU here, especially the way they lost the other night. Fringe lock for me.
Yeah, I'm going to bet EKU.
Okay, let's go. Colonels minus 3.5. Let's ride. Next up, North Dakota and Brookings, South Dakota catching 11. It's a big number.
Yeah.
However, I'll lay it with the Jackrabbits. What are you doing here?
I will lay it too, and they have lost 2 in a row coming back home. Kind of feels like a smash spot against North Dakota.
Yeah, that's where I'm taking you. I'm locking up the Jacks. They are coming back home after a back-to-back road spot. This is actually the Sioux's 3rd straight road game. So, I'll lock up the Jacks here. I think they bounce back in a big way.
I'm gonna stay away, but
I'm staying away.
Bieniek locking up these Jackrabbits minus the points.
Those Dakotas get tricky sometimes.
Sac State is in Flagstaff taking on Northern Arizona. Northern Arizona's laying 9.5. Who the fuck is this? What is this?
What is this?
Is Ross Landback playing for him? What is going on here?
Should we bet Sac State?
Yes. Just walk up Sky Dome bullshit out of here. Double lock on Sac State.
9.5. Too many.
I like this next one too. Cal Baptist is in Tarleton, Texas, taking on Gillespie and company. As much as I love Baptist, I think Tarleton's winning this. I think they're winning it outright too.
Absolutely. Gillespie, I think they're tougher and more athletic. They win the game outright.
Let's go. Double lock on Tarleton. Shout out to Matt Davis. Love this fucking show. Look forward to listening on the daily. Usually never get to listen to it live. There you go. What's the occasion? Appreciate you tuning in and appreciate you letting us know. The lockbox lady is not going to be happy with you, Colby. She gave, and Flagstaff. Unbelievable. I still have these coffee mugs. I think they're in the other room.
She'll get over it.
I might have thrown them out when I moved. I got my car all the way packed with a bunch of shit after the movers came, and then it definitely didn't fit. So I left like 20 boxes. It was hilarious. Left like 20 boxes by the curb. Had some high school kids come by. It's definitely just freshly rolled up. Some herbal essence. They got out the car. I said, "Dude, you throwing away those speakers?" I said, "Yes, I am. They're perfectly good speakers too." Right? And they said, "Okay, that's really nice of you. You want some of this?" And I said, "Yeah, had a great time." All right. Sit back, talk to the youth of America. But I think the Northern Arizona coffee cups were in there too, and they didn't want those. So anyway, that's glad to see I got those coffee cups. I'm pretty sure they're not there anymore. Oral Roberts is in Vermilion, South Dakota. This line is not accurate. South Dakota's laying 8.5. I'm going to lay it. You doing here?
Yeah, South Dakota's the one that's a wagon at home. They're 9-0 at home. Dave Bob Roberts off the rare win.
UMKC is in Fargo, North Dakota, catching 9.5. My boys hopping into Fargo. We got to bet this, right?
For UMKC?
Yeah. They just got drilled at Omaha. Tell me they're going to get drilled on both these road spots?
I'm with you. Let's take the points.
9.5 is a little too much.
Too much. Too steep.
Too much.
Too steep.
Double lock on UMKC. Portland State's in Greeley, Colorado. Take it on Northern Colorado. Northern Colorado laying 8.5. Lay it.
I'll lay it too.
Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns are in Jonesboro, catching a big ass number here, 17 points.
I feel like they're just gonna kill them.
For Vegas to even set the line that high, I guess I'll follow it. They're 7-0 at home. Lay it.
Yep.
Utah Valley.
The cocktail napkin had that one at 18 too. So yeah.
Damn. Utah Valley's in Arlington, Texas, taking on these Mavericks. How the fuck do they not have a football team? You're in Texas. You're in Arlington, Texas, and Valley. The hell's going on here?
Arlington's 0-3 in league. Valley's 3-0.
Yeah, let's take Arlington.
Yeah.
Double lock on Arlington.
Love Arlington.
I will not bet this game. I will not bet this game. I will not bet this game. Simo is in Cookeville, Tennessee, taking on Tennessee Tech. Golden Eagles are laying 2.5. I will not bet this game. I will not bet this game. I will take Simo. What are you doing here?
Simo is off the. Yeah, I like Simo here too. Give me the points. Fringe lock.
I will not bet this game. I will not bet this game. Next up, Eastern Illinois is in Martin, Tennessee. Martin, Tennessee. UTM, the Skyhawks. Fuck my boys.
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
I think Martin rides here. I'm laying the 5.5.
I'm gonna take the points with EIU. Close game. Rock fight. Bieniek?
I'm going to lock up the Hawks. I like this.
Oh, the Skyhawks. I got you.
Yeah. I liked this EIU team coming into the season. I thought they would be better than they've been in years past. They might be dead. I'm going to pronounce them dead. 3 straight home losses to Western Illinois, SIUE, and Tennessee Tech. Now they hit the road. And UT Martin was a team that I wanted to be high on. I wanted to see how they'd play under first-year D1 head coach Jeremy Schulman, because he was a guy when I did my research. I really liked his coaching pedigree. I'm going in. They're at home, off a loss to Lindenwood by only 1. I like the Skyhawks in this spot. I'm going to lock it up. Cocktail Napkin has it winning by 8.
Phoenix riding on UTM. I like it, buddy. There you go. Lindenwood, the Penitentiary, is heading into Evansville, Indiana, taking on the Screaming Eagles of Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana's laying 1.5. What? What is this? Lock. Southern Indiana minus 1.5. Let's go. Mac?
Boy, they've been letting us down, but I'll go right back to the well. Give me Southern Indiana. Losers with 5.
Fly with those Eagles. Fly. Get this Lindenwood bullshit out of here. Next up, SIU. What is this line? Make this make sense, Mac.
SIUE is 4-2. What's Tennessee State 2-4?
SIU looks like a good team when you watch them. You're like, hey, it's a good team.
Yep.
I'll take them in the points. No bet. It doesn't make any sense. This line.
Yeah, I'm going to take Edwardsville. No bet as well.
Montana's in Ogden, Utah, taking on Weber State. Weber State's a favorite. Why are they doing this to me on this Thursday night card?
Oh boy, here we go. This is the one for Weber.
Fuck Weber. Give me Montana plus 2.5. I'm done. I'm not betting this because Weber's been that bad all year. But I mean, how did they come up with this fucking number? Noah, what does the cocktail napkin say on this number?
Weber minus 1.5.
How do you get that number?
I don't know. Don't ask me how to quantify this thing at 3:30 in the morning.
Just doesn't make sense when I run my numbers over here on my plastic roller.
I kind of want to take Montana. Actually, the more I think about it, Montana just got drilled and embarrassed at home.
Montana's a way better team, dude.
Yeah, let's go. I'm betting Montana. Fuck you, Weber. I've been addicted completely on this game. The more I look at it.
Double lock on these Grizz. Abilene Christians in Phoenix taking on Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon's laying 13.5. I'll lay it here.
Yeah, they're off their first loss. I mean, shit, Abilene Christian has lost 4 in a row now. Grand Canyon fringe lock feels like a fucking blowout spot.
Yeah, I'm with you. Fringe. Probably gonna bet this though. Rutgers is in Lincoln, Nebraska, taking on the mayor, Fred Hoiberg and company. Nebraska laying 8.5. Has this line moved at all since I made this slide? No, 9.5. I see now 9.5. I'm staying away, but give me Nebraska.
I will bet the Cornhuskers coming off 2 games on the road. They're back where it gets lit. I think they roll here and blow out Rutgers on the road. Rutgers is a fraud team.
Phoenix.
Tragic Magic play. Thank you to our right for the donation, $20. This thing was ESPN headline today. A young fan, Go Big Red fan with cancer.
No. The guy from the video, man. Remember that video that went viral where they let him run for a touchdown? He's against the team in practice and he runs for a touchdown.
I'm drawing a blank at 3:30 in the morning, but I'll go.
Yeah, man, it's fucking terrible. Life's not fucking fair.
And
life's not fair.
And I love the spot. Rutgers has hit the road only 3 times this season. Lost at Kennesaw State, lost by 14 to Ohio State, who I think is a paper tiger, and a loss by 10 at Indiana, who looks like a dumpster fire right now. Nebraska just got their doors blown off. I think this is a huge bounce back spot for the Cornhuskers. My Cornhuskers, my top half of the Big Ten Cornhuskers that nobody was bold enough to predict that they would be competing.
I'll jump on this. Let's
go. Triple lock.
I'll jump on this too. Well, someone remind me the kid's name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've seen that video 100 times, but that's what I'm saying. It's not fair. Life's not fucking fair. There's no rhyme or reason for any of this shit. Rest in peace to if someone can give me the kid's name. Bieniek, you got that? Someone got this? Load this up. Load this up. Someone hit Google. Someone hit that Google button on their roller. Yeah, I don't know. Rest in peace to him though. I feel like I should fucking say his fucking name.
Jake Hoffman.
Jay or Jake?
Jack, sorry.
Jack Hoffman?
Yeah. Died 8 hours ago. 10 hours ago.
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace to Jack. Yeah. Love and condolences to his family and friends. It's fucking terrible. Life is truly not fair. And hopefully in the next life, he gets, the greatest of the greatest. Triple lock on Nebraska. $19 fucking years old. What the fuck, man? I mean,
it's fucking bad.
Just ain't fair. Next up, Montana State is in Pocatello, Idaho. Idaho State's laying 2. I'll take Montana State. It's 2.5. I'm seeing, by the way.
Yeah,
what are you doing here?
I think the wrong team's favored. Give me Montana State.
Next up, we go to Evanston, Illinois. I'm actually kind of fascinated by this game, even though it's one of these shitty Big Ten, like fake games. An ACC team against a Big Ten team. Maryland's laying 1.5 against Northwestern here. Give me Northwestern to win this game. I'm kind of fascinated by this game. No, I don't know that I'm going to bet it because I don't have strong conviction. in this play, but what are you doing here?
I'm going to bet it. I am going to bet on Northwestern. Losers of 3 in a row. They usually are really good at home. They dropped the home game on Sunday to Sparty. I think they get up for this, and I trust Collins over Willard. They need this game like blood to stay somewhat in the Big Ten bubble race. So, yeah, give me Northwestern.
They've got a really good record at home in the renovated Welsh Ryan Arena.
Yeah.
And Maryland's 0-3 straight up on the road so far this season. So there's a good shot here. I don't love this, though, so I'm not taking it, but I think it's the right side. Best of luck, my friend.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up, Northwestern.
W-I-L-D. That's W-I-L-D. Wildcat.
I got a lock for you. We're going to Lynchburg, Virginia, where the Flamin' Libs are laying. I see 9.5 right now.
That's UTEP.
Yeah, especially after the way they got their ass whooped in the Battle of I-10.
Yep.
Let's go with this. UTEP plus 9.5. Sprinkle the fucking money line. Sprinkle the money line on UTEP. They play, defense at an elite level too. This is a rock fight. We got a rock fight here. Under 134.5, by the way. Yeah, double lock there. Pacific is in Portland, Oregon. Portland's laying 1.5. Ugh. Give me Pacific. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Is this the hardest game on the night?
Yeah, I mean,
to cap.
God, Pacific won that game last week, and then they fucking got beat by a zillion. Yeah, give me Portland. They're the ones that are desperate here.
Washington State's in San Diego, California. Laying 12.5. I will lay the 12.5. San Diego's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Plus by a zillion. Give me San Diego, no bet.
I love how you agree with me and then you take San Diego. Yeah, they are fucking terrible. Oh yeah, give me them plus 12.5.
Washington stayed away from Pullman. I'm not the biggest believer.
San Francisco's in Malibu. I assume they're playing this. This might be outdoors for all I know.
This line fucking reeks.
Well, this is the first game for Pepperdine since they canceled that other one. I'm not betting this. This is the least bettable game on the fucking slate. In fact, give me Pepperdine plus 5.5. Sprinkle the money line if you're going to do it. They're going to be playing. This is a huge tragic magic spot. Actually, we should bet this. San Francisco's a way better team, but like the line is telling you.
I'll lock a Pepperdine.
The waves are crashing.
They're playing the same team on the road.
I mean, are we sure they're playing this game still?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I know a lot of people in the area. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, did they move the arena maybe? Playing this in downtown LA? Like, could someone do a deep dive on this actually being in Malibu? I mean, who the fuck is going to go to this game? Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming this might be moved if they're playing this. But yeah, let's take Pepperdine. Utah Tech is in Seattle. Seattle's laying 11.5. I will take the points.
I'm going to lay with Seattle here. They're due for one of these just smash spots. And Dixie just beat Tarleton.
Riverside. This game's awesome. Gosh, if I still live in LA, I would drive up to this thing. Well, if the whole city wasn't on fire, but you know what I mean. Riverside's catching 6 in Santa Barbara. We should bet Riverside.
Yeah. Santa Barbara's a hot team coming in here. I want to fade them.
They're also off their rivalry game against Cal Poly.
Yep.
Let's go.
And Riverside's been chippy as well.
Sprinkle this money line. Sprinkle this money line here too. All right, Davis. Another bet. I will lay the 3.5 Cal Poly off the rivalry loss. They got Davis coming in there. Lay the 3.5. Heck.
You know they're 0-6 in league play, and they're laying 3.5. I'm with you. I'll lay with Cal Poly.
Let's take these Mustangs. Next up, Santa Clara is taking on LMU in LA. Man, I kind of feel like betting Loyola too, because isn't Santa Clara off a rivalry win?
Yeah, San Fran.
Dude, we should bet.
Marymount's been good at home. To your
let's bet them. Let's bet them.
Take the dog.
LMU plus 5.5. Sprinkle that money line.
If I'm going to do it to the OVC, I'm going to do it to the Big West and the WCC. Why are you playing all of your games at the same exact time?
That's crazy.
They're all at 10 o'clock.
Hey, I will say, though, unlike other leagues, there's no other games on at this time.
Fair.
But all of their conference games are on at the same time. If somebody's a fan of the conference, you literally have to have the setup like Colby with at least 5 screens to watch all these games.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Shout out to Sunday Puncher. Check out the college baseball experience. Johnny V. Shout out to Johnny V. Next up, we got Cal State Fullerton in Irvine, California. This is a rivalry game. And
Irvine's off the fucking UC San Diego win. Lock up Fullerton.
Man, Fullerton's so bad though.
You're gonna be chippy for this one.
Yeah, I think you're right. Double lock on Fullerton. Let's go. UC San Diego is laying 14.5 on the road in Long Beach.
God, that's a lot.
I'll take Long Beach. San Diego wins by 10.
Same, yeah. I'll take the points.
Gonzaga is in Corvallis taking on Oregon State. The Zags are laying 9.5. I'm seeing now.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lock up Oregon State. This biggest game of the year at home. We saw them do this last year to Oregon. They got up for their biggest game of the year and they won it outright. I had the same handicap when Gonzaga played Washington State. I'm going to keep it. I don't think Gonzaga is playing the best ball right now. Cocktail Napkins only got this at -6. I think the Beavers could win this one outright. Let's go Beavs.
Phoenix, lock it up. Oregon State getting 9.5 points. It's on CBS Sports Network. Give me Gonzaga. No bet.
I'm going to lock that on. I think Gonzaga's going to win by 20. They let Washington State backdoor that at the end, too. I think the Zags.
No. Washington State was winning that game in the first half.
Yeah, but then they went down 25.
But that was a competitive game.
Yeah, but like they drilled them in the second half. I think the Zags, they get up for the big road spots in this league. So I think they're going to be ready to go. I think they win by 20 tomorrow night.
No, Oregon State's not off an overtime game. They won by like 40 against somebody.
Yes, against Pacific.
All right, we got a battle. Phoenix on the Beavs. Mac on his Bulldogs. If I'm up, I might bet Gonzaga too, just for the record. Final game of the night, standalone game, so we gotta bet it. But Cal State Northridge is gonna hit a hard time. This is a good game, actually.
This is a really good game.
I'm gonna take Hawaii, but I've been really impressed with Northridge this year. I know that actually, man, they've lost 2 in a row, and Hawaii's won 3 in a row.
I'm on Northridge.
I think we should actually. I'm gonna Benedict this. Give me Northridge. Give me Northridge.
Northridge. I mean, they were beating the fuck out of Bakersfield in that game, and like they were up like 24. And then Irvine was a competitive game, like to your point. Yeah, I love Northridge here.
I mean, the Irvine game happened in the middle of the whole goddamn fire. Like the whole city was on fire, and they're just playing a basketball game with 4 people there. Double lock on Northridge. The more I think about it, Bieniek.
Let's give out some best bets.
Oh, I thought you were going to be on Northridge. Okay, that's a standalone game though, buddy.
Hawaii, my bows.
Okay. All right, there we go. Try to get out of this. Trying to fucking get out of this. Best plays of the night. Bieniek, go ahead and fire.
Nebraska -9.5. Tragic magic play that I didn't even think of in my handicap, but I did see that ESPN headline earlier today. I agree with it. Nebraska's going to roll here. They were just, like I said earlier, they just got their doors blown off their last game. Rutgers coming off a win, but they are 0-3 straight up with losses at Kennesaw State, at Ohio State, and at somewhere else on the road. 0-3 straight up on the road. I think they lose by double digits once again, as the two Indiana won by 10 at Assembly. Ohio State won by 14 when they hosted Rutgers. I think Nebraska wins by double digits. Number 2, Temple +8.5. Vegas, it's their team. I think Memphis is going to catch a public number, and Temple's going to play their asses off. Watch Mashburn go out there and drop 30. Sprinkle a little bit on that money line. And then I like Oregon State +9.5 against Gonzaga. Keeping the same handicap as Washington State. Max says I backdoor it. I say they were winning that game in the first half. I think they have a chance to win this game against Gonzaga too. I'll take the Beavs. My Beef. Let's go.
I'm going to take you to UC Riverside. That game stands out to me there against Santa Barbara, getting 6.5. I also like UTEP getting 9.5. 2 road teams to start things off. What could go wrong? 3, I'll go with James Madison. Yeah. Against the likes of Marshall in a rematch. 4, I'll give out 5. 4 is going to be UT Arlington against Utah Valley. And at number 5, what could go wrong? Charleston at Campbell. Lock it up. Mac fire.
Vermont laying the number off a rare loss in that league. I think they went by 30, so I'll lay the 10. JMU in the rematch against Marshall. Really like that spot. Arlington, I agree. They're going to be Utah Valley for their first league win. Southern Indiana is going to snap their streak against Lindenwood. And I've seen this cute little story. Everybody's going to talk themselves into the dog. Gonzaga's going to win by 20 tomorrow night. Get up spot in the national TV standalone game.
Let's go.
All right, folks. Give Noah Bieniek a follow on Twitter at NoahB77_. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The college basketball experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Shall we give out a nice parlay for the good people out there? What did we all agree on?
My leg is Nebraska.
We had Nebraska. We all agreed on Nebraska. That's 1. Temple was 2.
Temple, yeah.
What about Noah? How do you feel about JMU against Marshall?
Yeah, we can throw that in there.
That's 3.
I didn't bet it, but I picked JMU.
Let's pick one more. 4. Let's do 4 legs on this thing. 4. How do you feel about Riverside against Santa Barbara? Or how do you feel about?
A little bit tighter, not as confident.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about Old Dominion against Appalachian State? Or Longwood against High Point?
Minnesota.
Let's see here.
UT
Going
Arlington.
back through.
UT Arlington. Tarleton. Come on.
I'm good with whatever. Just throw another. If I don't think it needs to be 4, but if you want 4, throw another team in. I won't argue. But if they lose, it's your fault.
So wait, it's Nebraska,
Nebraska, Temple, and
JMU. What about UTEP getting 9.5 at Liberty?
See, Liberty's coming off the loss too, though.
They play the same style of ball, though.
And I think Liberty's got more talent and the better coach.
Really? I don't know about the better coach angle.
Plus, it's a far trip.
That's the angle, but still, it was a 9-point win by UTEP last time they played. All right, just go 3. All right, just go 3, folks. Check out the college baseball experience. Check out the college football experience tomorrow night. We got the national championship preview. Going to talk some props. Going to talk some whether you want to be on the over, the under, whether you want to be on the Irish or the Buckeyes. So we got that tomorrow night going on in the middle of all this action. Myself, NC Nick, Patty C. Also check out the FCS college football experience. Check out the Big 12 college experience. And more importantly, check out these pregame shows. Cause I mean, there's a lot of line movement overnight. There's a talk now that there's talk that, two FIU players they're questionable for that game that we're betting on. So, yeah, I mean, this is why you watch the pregame show. Moneyline Mac and company doing a great job. Check out that. Check out the Ryan and Rush show as well. And yeah, keep on rocking in the good and keep on rocking. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Once again, condolences to my guy's name again. I'm sorry. Yeah, Jack
Hoffman.
Jack Hoffman and his family. And yeah, it's a bummer, but pour some out. You know, thank you know, I don't know. Thank
count your blessings.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. And yeah, appreciate everyone tuning in. Much love. And yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow night's show already. Till next time, this is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
Celly's off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down. They say the Lord watches over my sins, over my head, watching hair as it thins, over the ledge, and ain't letting me in. There's still regiments and relevance to letting me win. Win, lose or draw. You ain't prepared unless you all ready to lose it all. Losing a brawl? Yeah, that's a Friday day. Good friends know my Nina Hideaway. They came and went, but the riders stay. So it's like I won the lottery and can't be found until I resurface with the latest purchase. 33 and a third and 45 circles. You ain't got that shit, and I ain't 45 king. But on the beats, I've been doing my thing. I start the program and the doorbell ring. I gotta leave town to a place I can't be found. My celly's off, so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down. American dreams, lessons, and still they work. I guess the sand on the beach still was really dirt. Now I'm going home, flying over Rome at 30,000 feet. Like, damn, is that really Earth? I see the killers work on walls, familiar turf. Got a little school in graph, 101 was first. Got a little school in math, didn't really work. But put the numbers on the block and I make them hurt. Any block is my stomping ground where my people lay low so they can't be found. They don't wanna be, ain't from the crew, but I'm honorary. Liquid, soul assassin, harmony. Type of armory that's more than a shield. Type of armory's DeLorean steel. Type of warrior's ill. So true to my sound, but dig deep so it can't be found. My celly's off so I can't be found. I'm on a worldwide tour, touring every fucking curtain down.